Well, hello, Ricebird Nation, and welcome to the March 5th edition of Ricebird News. Let's kick off the news with some celebrations. Tomorrow is Maintenance Worker Appreciation Day, and I want to extend heartfelt thank you to our amazing Ricebird maintenance staff. Your hard work in keeping our classrooms, offices, libraries, and facilities in tip-top shape does not go unnoticed. We truly appreciate your commitment and dedication. Keep up that fantastic work. This week, we're also shining a spotlight on our incredible educational diagnosticians as we celebrate them during Texas Educational Diagnosticians Week. These devoted professionals play a vital role in assessing students who need extra support, then helping them gain the essential skills for their future. A big thank you to these remarkable educators for their unwavering commitment to our students. Our outstanding El Campo ISD diagnosticians are Ginger Kochel, Taryn Staff, Laura Motal, Stacy Amistoy, and Stephanie Cortez. Thank you, ladies. Additionally, let's celebrate our wonderful parent liaison, Michelle Fernandez, who works tirelessly to bridge the gap between school and home. Her efforts to ensure parents have the right information to support their children's academic and social success are invaluable. Thank you, Michelle, for everything you do for El Campo ISD. And some reminders, spring break is practically here. Students will have a half day of school tomorrow, Friday, March 6th, to kick off the week-long break that extends from March 9th through the 13th. Then, students will have an additional day off on Monday, March 16th, while the staff participates in a professional development day. Tonight is the Derby Doll informational meeting in the Derby Doll Gym off Avenue F. It is at 5:30. Come meet Ms. Zabadine and hear all about tryouts. The Hollywood-themed prom is this Saturday, March 7th in Ricebird Gym. The doors will be open from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock for anyone to come view and take pictures. Parents and guests with tickets can enter the courtyard at 6:30 for the Grand March that begins at 7. Detailed prom information can be found at ecisd.org/prom. In bond news, we have begun the exciting construction process at Hutchins Elementary. Following spring break, access into the Avenue I pickup and drop-off lane will change from Empire Street to parents entering the parking lot area from Avenue I. Watch out for details coming from Mr. Burton. We're in the beginning stages of preparing the early bid package for the high school construction that will address the utilities and the foundation. Once this package is complete, we will begin the final construction documents for the campus construction. Work at the high school will begin during the summer months. Around the district, congratulations to our Special Olympians on their accomplishments at some recent events. Summer Guthrie earned a gold medal from the Special Olympics Winter Games. Hannah Weathers, Felix Saenz, and Timothy Armstrong won medals at the Gulf Coast basketball competition. As always, thanks to Kristen Say for making sure our Ricebirds shine. Last week at the board meeting, we celebrated the state qualifiers in swim and dive, and we also celebrated Gloria Ontiveros Lopez, a Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo art winner from the high school. In addition, the board officially approved the school calendar for the 2026-2027 school year. It is also posted on our webpage. The board heard an update on our construction progress at the elementary and high school campuses. The board passed a resolution to ensure all employees are paid for the Act of God weather closure on January 26th, and the board canceled the May board election and declared the candidates elected due to the candidates running unopposed. That was followed by a new 3-year agreement with Skyward, contract being signed, and contracts with a partnership with Capturing Kids' Hearts, and the Boys and Girls Clubs of El Campo were also on the agenda. As always, you can view the meeting via the link in the news on our website. In sports, in golf, the Ladybirds placed 4th out of 12 teams at the Brazosport tournament, and the boys swept their tournament this week, taking 1st and 2nd places. Landon Hickle shot a 74, taking 1st medalist, followed by Duncan Harris, who shot an 80, taking 2nd medalist. Spring tennis is off to a great start. Rayleigh Weed and Jediah Clay won the girls' double consolation championship for the A division, while Cambry Gill and Allie Jo Orsak took the title in the B division. The boys also excelled, with Carter Conrad and Hayden Pope winning the A division, and Luke Dorniak and Tegan Foss claiming victory in the B division. In soccer, the varsity teams close out their regular seasons tonight at Rice Consolidated. The boys play at 5:30, followed by the girls at 17. We'll learn more about their playoff berths over spring break, so look to our website and social media for further information. In softball, the Ladybirds open district play with a big win over Wharton this week, and they'll travel to Needville tomorrow. The JV softball will host a tournament at Legacy Fields this weekend. The varsity baseball team went 4-1 at the Yoakum tournament last weekend. Starting today, they will host a tournament at Legacy Fields. Check out our athletics calendar on our website for all the ball games over spring break. Track and field hosts the Ricebird Relays tomorrow afternoon at Ricebird Stadium starting at 1:30. And good luck to the powerlifting teams at the regionals today and tomorrow. Well, that's it for this week. Have a great spring break and go Ricebirds.